Okay, looking at the playback
Okay,
from
so
the phone, looking at the playback of some part of the, I'm looking at playback of the phone, some part of its frequency response, and that's on direct going through the THX sound system. I'm using the sub SW output monitoring on the THX, and it's coming through to the Spectrum lab.
It sounds okay. But if I stand over there, it probably still sound similar. Oh, that's the ones at the back. There we go.
Oh yeah,
one there.
got a fundamental
Both of them on, so
frequency at 40 Hz there.
Over there. If I stand up, yeah, I can hear the fundamental tone going a bit louder. If I stand in over here, what does it sound like?
Oh, I can hear that shifting as I move around the room.
Sort of thing.
I hear the tone on the sub basses down there.
Knolls and peaks, and you know.
It's causing my door to rattle a little bit. That's only because it's not firmly closed, and it's just causing flexing against the door.
Sit down, and then I sit down.
Shouldn't make that sound
because it's all up and down, up and down. It's probably like let's see. Let me play it on the left side, right side. So mute that. I've got to do the switching. I'll just mute that there for a sec. Where is it? I've got to set that from channel A to channel. Where is it? That's channel B.
I'm only looking at frequency range below 100 Hz, so I'll put the little up there so I can see.
Channel C. So I'll turn it to channel B. And the tone should be, I think it should be now on the, so play it. Mute those there. Mute that. Yeah. Now it's on behind the screen on the left centre. Still sound kind of a little bit weaky. In decibel level.
Make a note of that peak there.
Of course, that one over there on the right centre, yeah, it sounds a little bit tonally louder because the wavelength and the angle and the length distance.
Yeah, that's gone up a little bit higher there.
From that way. Of course, I'm in a different position here, and so it's a shorter path, a shorter distance, and it's, you know, it's getting the 40 for, you know, otherwise I could play it on the one behind the back of the room, yeah, I'm a little bit distant away from it, and the 40 Hz sounds okay. Mute that. There we go, something on there. That's behind the back of the room. That's at the back of the room. It sounds
it's
okay.
vibrating that door.
Play the one in the middle.
All I have to do is just adjust the door a little bit and it won't vibrate.
Still, you know, it's just due to, and it's nothing to do much with the OLED in the way, because I've got cinema seats in the way and the back of the room, so it's not much to do with that, even though there would be a tiny dB.
Yeah, get on with it.
But tonally it's still, you know, like the tone of the 40 Hz. So I'm just going to put it on the other subs, the other subs down there and over there. I'll minimise that a little bit. Where's the, I think I'm going to do it on the recording here. So it's playing 40 Hz, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to play back the video and then play it back through the, it's going to
just move it on a little bit.
Stay uniformly. It stays at a uniform, because I left the SPL meter switched on the other day, and the voltage on the battery.
Let me go back there.
Too much like playing a 40 Hz sine wave or 50, and then
oh yeah, I've got a 10 Hz sine wave there playing.
Up and down all over the show.
Got 10 Hz sine wave fundamental. Well, generating. It's generating. I've got a 10 Hz generator, and I'm going up a little bit in the frequency.
I left the SPL meter switched
going up a little bit.
The voltage on the battery has gone down by a little percentage, so it was probably more likely be around about 79 dB. So that's 12 Hz. That's
Yeah, that's 12 hertz.
And bam, that's 10. You can't go any lower on the Storm Audio unless using the REW room EQ.
Can't go any lower than 10 hertz on the Storm Audio.
To the processor, and then it can go down to as far as 1 hertz. But 10, I'm quite.
I'm surprised they got a very limited sine wave generator that can only go down to 10 hertz on the Storm Audio. Should go down to 1
now, is it?
Or 0.
Think about it. Come on, realistically. I'll just turn the generator off now. So
I mean, it's a high-end processor, isn't it? So they say.
See what it picks up, and I'll just take that up just a tiny fraction. But it might pick up some harmonics.
I'll see if it picks any harmonics up. Looks relatively okay. Possibly, I'm not too sure. Maybe. No, I'm moving the frequency.
I'll just pause there. So it's 23 hertz now. So I've gone from 10 and up. I've gone from 10 up to 23. Oh, that is taxing my ears. And I'm noticing some pickup in the room where there's a bit of
kind of something resonating over there.
In that corner, or it appears to be. So
it's not doing it on. It's not doing it at present.
Needs tightening down, so to speak. Unlike that other guy that's bragging with his sub, and all you hear is the bloody room vibrating. For Christ's sake! Oh, I'll turn it off. That was at 27 hertz.
I could feel some of that kind of.
You got to make sure.
Kind of very mild vibration, but very mild.
The speaker, and also the room. That you haven't got anything rattling. There's nothing cool about saying, oh wow, it's rattling this. Oh, I'm at 10 hertz on my sub bass speak. Oh, that's 14 hertz. Oh.
It's not science.
That's not science.
Exactly, it's not science.
I wouldn't want to listen to that sound system, It's like the big 80-inch sub bass speaker when they fired that up for some public, that Ascendo thing. Yeah, it was just making a lot of rattling noise in the room, and people start laughing, thinking, I'm not sure if they're laughing
little
at the system
50 hertz thing there going. That was a motor car that was outside, being picked up by the microphone on the camera phone.
Cinema. One of the best, the CIC UCI at High Wycombe.
My voice modulation,
any flaw in that system,
partly in the low frequency.
Absolute pressing alarmingly against my body in the way that.
It does go down to 80 hertz.
Not even a car.
No, usually, typically, it's about 100.
Near to that sort of fidelity, and that was in a large auditorium.
Anyway, that's enough of that.
Medium.